Good morning. Happy 2021, guys. We're officially stepping into a new year. And surprise, I'm back on the old crappy cell phone for the time being. I promise I did record a New Year's Eve video. I brought you along with me while we got fatter and played video games a little bit, and I'm still working on uploading it and editing it because I tried using my new camera, guys. So it's a learning process for me. But in the meantime, I figured while I'm learning, I could kind of alternate, so at least I'm still getting content out there for you guys. As far as today goes, I don't think we're doing anything all that interesting, to be honest. Everything's closed, as you well know, and the kids were up late, so they're still sleeping. Rob's outside chit-chatting with the neighbors. He went on a little bit of a rock crawl yesterday. He's pleased as punch because his buddy lent him some tire chains, so he's able to go in the winter. So that provides him a little bit of a social outlet, but kind of leaves me in the lurch because I don't have that. But happy news, the lockdown I'm going to say should, unless it gets extended, should be lifted on the 8th, and I don't think I've ever been happier about anything. Anyways, I wanted to wish you all a very happy new year. I'm wishing you all health and happiness for 2021, because, hey, 2020 was bananas. So, hopefully it gets better from here, but I'm not going to get into all the conspiracy theories and what, is being leaked and whatnot, because quite honestly, I don't want to even think about it. I don't want to believe any of it. I don't want to buy into it because that scares me. So I thought I'd start off this vlog with what I'm thankful for in 2020, rather than the negatives, because we all know what the negatives were. I'm thankful for my health. Above all, I lost a significant amount of weight, which gave me my health back. In a sick twist of fate, it kind of brought my health back. Not back fully, because I'll never be better or cured. I don't know if I've ever touched on it here, but I have a terminal lung disease. It's congenital, so it's caused from an extremely premature birth. I was a micro-preemie, essentially. I was just 1 pound at birth, and I was born at 24 weeks gestation. So, a lot of my, we'll say, issues stem from that. And at the age of 30, I was diagnosed with COPD and emphysema. Usually that's associated with a smoker, and though I did smoke when I was younger, the doctors say that's not it. It's congenital completely, because there's no way I would have kicked the living out of my lungs that badly by the time I was 30. There's absolutely no way. Like, the doctors, all the specialists say 80-year-olds have better lungs than I do at this point. So, I'm currently working on we estimate under 50%, but we don't have an exact number right now. But I was dependent on oxygen for 5 years, completely, like literally 24/7, 7 days a week, 365 days a year, completely dependent. I couldn't even walk from room to room without it. But I'm fortunate this year. I think it's the weight loss, but I lost about 85, 90 pounds, creeping back up, though I think I gained about 5 pounds, unfortunately, over the holiday season. But anyways, that's neither here nor there. That can be lost quickly and easily. I just gotta tighten the old belt in, not eat so much. But anyways, 2020 has blessed me with renewed health. I no longer require the oxygen, and quite honestly, other than for activity, so if I'm going on a long walk, or if I notice my sats drop, which I have one of these to monitor, and I'm on a regimen of medication, and I do wear my oxygen at night. Full disclosure, sometimes I forget and go without it, but I do put it on at nighttime. Anyways, yes, I'm grateful for that. I'm grateful for my family's health, like my immediate family. But I mean, like I said, 2020 was not the greatest year for everybody because of this pandemic. But also, I lost a lot of loved ones this year. In May alone, I lost my older brother and my father-in-law, all in the same month. So that was a year. It was a year of loss for me as well. I made a big post about this last night as well. But in terms of relationships, my marriage came out unscathed. But like, I've renewed some old friendships and made new ones, but I've also damaged some of my familial relationships and my friendships due to, I don't even know, multiple things, circumstances, but I'm hoping 2021 will bring healing and a little TLC to those relationships needing some extra attention, we'll say. Anyways, I'm gonna cut this off here because I'm kind of rambling. But I'm gonna have some coffee and I'm gonna start with my day. Today I may just do what we ate in a day, maybe a little bit of a day in the life. The girls are still sleeping. I think that I heard them up as late as like 2 o'clock, 2 or 3. So last night was a really nice treat. We literally had a family Switch tournament. We had a ball. I think that's the most fun, honestly, I've had on New Year's Eve in probably the better part of a decade. Normally we order pizza, but we just did appetizers at home. So I had, you're gonna see this at some point, but jalapeno poppers, and Autumn had pigs in a blanket. I allowed the kids to have some soda, and we just like partied like it was 1999. Anyways, guys, I'm gonna get on with my day and stop boring you guys. Alright, so I've done my dishes. They're drying. I've tidied up the living room. Hi, Pie. There's my cat, Princess. We lovingly call her Pie. Anyways, so I've tidied up. And I binge-watched last night. I binge-watched Fearfully Created's channel last night, and I seen her paint a couch similar to mine. And holy mackerel, it's inspired me. I kind of want to do mine now, but currently cost is a little bit of a deterrent. Can't really afford paint at the moment. We're going to have a low spend January, or hopefully anyways. That's my goal. January is always really tight, and since we live on one income, I have to be mindful. So here's my new camera. It's just sitting there. Rob and I did get a editing program. Oh, there's my bra in the background. Oopsie. Anyways, we did get a program to try out, but we have to install it and go from there. So hopefully you guys will see my New Year's Eve video. I need to get a vacuum cleaner. Oh, my bra is still hanging out. Anyways, and I need to scrub this road salt staining off the carpet here, because it's driving me absolutely crazy. But otherwise, housework's done. Look at my fancy pink socks, guys. For a late brunch, I'm gonna keep it really light. I'm just gonna eat some of this fruit that I cut up yesterday. I'm feeling a little overstuffed from last night's festivities, we'll say. So, cantaloupe and strawberries for a late brunch for myself. And I'm not sure what we're having otherwise for dinner. Sorry for the pause there. I'm having like complete brain farts today. I'm blaming, I don't know what I'm blaming. I swear to y'all, I just mopped this floor yesterday. I did. I really did. And I'm just taking a minute here to like quickly mop it again. Because, okay, though I'm grateful for cheaper rent. And I'm blessed that, I was able to get in here, because there's many people that, aren't so, I guess we'll say, fortunate. I live in subsidized housing where I live, and it's geared to income, and because we only live on one income, which is my disability benefits, we don't have an abundance of money, and rent is comparable to, the metropolises, larger cities. Rent here is quite expensive in the north for whatever reason, I'm not sure. But anyways, back to my original point. I'm grateful for where I live, but these floors, I'm telling you, are the bane of my existence. They infuriate me to absolutely no end. They never look clean. Ever, 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 ever. I swear to the Lord, they use the cheapest flooring. For many years, I've wanted to redo the flooring here, but I simply refuse to put money into this place because though I've lived here a while, it's just simply not a forever home for us. This is not our end game. Eventually, I could redo the flooring here, but again, I just don't want to put money into a place that, they don't put money into. I guess the corporation doesn't put money into for its residents. So, yeah. I'm just going to finish mopping my floors real quick. I had to take a minute there to just, rant a little bit. But, yeah, I'm really annoyed. Alright, so much for eating healthy today. But, Aubrielle and I have decided to make an impromptu cherry dump cake for dessert for Mr. Roberto. He's gone out to help a friend work on a car, so he won't be back for a little bit, probably. So we're going to surprise him with a nice dessert. And then for dinner, we've decided we're going to make spaghetti sauce with these little wheelies. So come along with us while we prepare dessert and dinner. First, you layer the cherry pie filling into the bottom of the pan. Next, we went in with the cake mixture. And then it's said to use pecans, but we didn't have any. So we just broke up a little bit of walnuts and kind of dotted it on there because not everybody's a fan of walnuts. But that's going to be our cherry dump cake, and I'll show you guys when it's done. Alright, so we've got a few things on the go here, me and my kitchen helper today. We've got that dump cake in the oven, cooking up. While we wait for that, Aubrielle was gracious enough to have helped me to chop up these. Want to do it again? Put your thumbs up. There you go, there's her thumbs up. Aubrielle helped me chop up vegetables, and she did a really great job. So in this sauce is going to have some very thinly sliced carrots for body, and I needed to use them up. Celery, onion, green pepper, yellow pepper and orange pepper, my bad. And we're going to use 2 pounds of meat, some diced tomatoes, some crushed garlic, some Italian season. It's going to be delicious. So I've added the mushrooms, and we're just going to cook down this massive pile of vegetables, and then we'll throw the meat in to cook once that's almost softened enough, and then we'll simmer it away. Now that the meat's in there, and I'm just letting it simmer away, it is going to be heavenly. It's beautiful, lush, thick, full of vegetables. I don't think I could be any more excited for dinner. And not to mention, it smells fantastic. Mind the water going in the background. I'm just washing up my prep work dishes. Alright, here's the money shot. It's all plated up on my leftover Christmas plates. I opted to put a little bit of Parmesan on it, but it is delicious. I cannot wait to dig in, and again, I'm really appreciative. Aubrielle was a really big help today in the kitchen. As of recently I've been trying to teach her basic cooking skills, and I've been enjoying the company. And here we have dessert. And since I'm the first one finished eating, well, actually, technically Aubrielle was, but she said she was too full. But I'm done, so I'm gonna sample this baby. Anyways, I'm gonna cut this off here tonight, guys. I hope you enjoyed my what we ate in a day and a little bit of my day in the life as a homemaker and a mom. Subscribe, like if you like what you see. If not, move along. That's okay. I'll get there someday. God bless and Happy New Year, guys.